He's supposed to be in jail. I was told by Donald Trump, personally, he told me, he called me on the phone. He was like, hey, Andrea, I'm going to go to jail. Believe me. I was like, oh, shit, okay. But no, for real, though. He tweeted or truthed at the world, he's going to motherfucking jail. He's not there. Like, I'm looking at, I'm going to the fucking jail, and I'm looking around. I'm like, where's Donald Trump? I mean, like, Jesus Christ, can we throw this guy at Rikers Island or some shit? Like, come on. Like, what the fuck is taking so long? But anyway, yesterday was a very fun day to be on the internet. Chilling AI deepfakes purporting to show Trump arrest. Take over Twitter. Take over Twitter. Chilling. They were chilling. I love this shit because it's like boomers reacting to technology. If you were on the internet, you probably saw the various images of Donald Trump running from the cops. You know what? I don't know about you. I see a photo of Donald Trump running. Obviously, it's fake. I mean, Donald Trump running? I mean, do you know anything about the guy? There's no way he could run in 1,000 years. Like, the moment he would try to get both feet off the ground is where he's gonna fall and fucking break his fucking face, okay? So there's no way Donald Trump's gonna be running. Getting into a fist fight with cops. I know. This is what all these viral, chilling AI deepfakes. I love boomer language. But anyway, let's check this out. This is from The Independent, which is a pretty boomer-ass fucking outlet, so you're gonna get the boomerest of the boomer shit going on. AI-generated deepfake showing Donald J. Trump making a run from the authorities at being arrested have flooded Twitter ahead of the former president's possible indictment this week. Mr. Trump could be indicted by a Manhattan grand jury as soon as this week and potentially charged with falsifying business records connected to hush money payments during his 2016 campaign to adult film actor Stormy Daniels. An indictment in New York would make Mr. Trump the first former president to face a criminal charge. The fabricated images, now viewed over 4 million times, show Mr. Trump resisting as officers resembling those from the New York Police Department attempt to restrain him. Some images fabricated scenarios where the 45th president is seen struggling to run away from these officers. So let's scroll down here. We got some of these photos that you can see here. This is a good one. Now, again, I love the mouth here. The mouth is the best part. But again, imagine for a moment Donald Trump is in this position. Not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Also, he's got 3 legs. He's got 3 legs. But again, like, imagine Donald Trump sprouts out a 3rd leg and just starts doing, like, some jujitsu. It's never gonna happen. So anyway, now, again, I have a bunch of people I follow that were reposting this stuff, and I was keeping up with their tweets, and, like, you see a bunch of, like, the freedom fighters going, like, fake news, fake news, fake news, fake news. Man, that was fake news, man. Fake news. Typical leftist lies. Fake news. I mean... that's the thing. You have to understand, Trump supporters are just dumb as fuck. I mean, they're real. Like, again, we need you to understand here, and by we, I mean me, because no one else is here. I mean, Max the dog is here. Look at this dog. He's fucking around. He's spinning in circles. You see this shit, Max? What the hell are you doing? Anyway, I need you to understand, Trump supporters are the dumbest of the dumbest of the dumbest of the dumbest dumb motherfucking dumb fuck motherfucks in the history of dumb fuck motherfucks. Okay? Before I get back to this shit, let me explain my theory, okay? Trump supporters are at the, what I like to call the apex ratio of, they have the lowest available knowledge at the peak of availability of knowledge. So again, we have the internet, right? You can search anything online. You don't have to go to a library anymore. Everyone's got a fucking smartphone. You can Google basic facts anytime you want. It's all there. And every single day, scientists, medical researchers, right, people that are historians, we're perfecting our understanding of the universe, medicine, sociology, history. We are perfecting it, right? Now again, far from perfect. It's going to take a while before we have a completely perfect, if it's even possible. But again, every day, okay, we learn more and more about ourselves and the universe, the world we live in, germs, all that kind of stuff. Trump supporters have the lowest amount of information, right? And so this is why I like to refer to them as the dumbest people in human history. Can you really blame people 1,000 years ago that were drinking lead in water because it tasted good? Can you really blame them for not knowing about lead poisoning? I mean, come on, man. They didn't fucking know how to figure, like, they didn't know what brain scans were. They didn't know, like, they just thought people were just getting dumb because they're just dumb. I don't know. Like, they don't know jack fucking shit. Max, what the fuck are you doing? Right? Can you really blame people 5,000 years ago for not knowing about the germ theory of disease? They didn't know anything, right? Like, but again, we are at this point now where Trump supporters are, like, they are probably less informed than people 1,000 years ago when we have all of the information, knowledge, and wisdom and research over the last 1,000 years. Like, if you were to send a Trump supporter 1,000 years in the past, right, they could learn a thing or two from wherever they would land, right? So again, this is what I like to call, it's the apex ratio, the dumbest motherfuckers in the history of dumb motherfuckers. We're talking, like, again, motherfuckers that are dumber than people that, like, believed in human sacrifice. We're talking about people that are so fucking stupid that they literally go to parties to get a virus that kills them. We're like dumb motherfuckers. Dumb motherfuckers, right? So again, a lot of Trump supporters are all over the internet. Fake news. It's fake news. When this shit is obviously a joke. I mean, look at this one. This one's awesome. Look at this fucking one. Like, Donald Trump is like, I don't even know where this water is coming from. I don't know where the water is coming from. But, like, look at this stance here. Like, you think Donald Trump is gonna fucking, like, pull a Rocky Balboa on a cop or anything? Like, he's gonna fucking tackle this guy and beat the shit out of him? Like, really? You think this shit is serious? You think this is a real photo? I mean, again, we all know about AI. We all know about, like, Mid-Journey. We know about ChatGPT. Maybe there's some people that don't know about it, but if you're going on the internet to find out where these photos are, or rather, if you're seeing these photos, you've already been exposed to AI-generated images by now. And if you haven't, I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, you're the luckiest motherfucker on the planet. So everyone already knows that this stuff, like, fake AI-generated images. But again, this is like the fakest of the fake. Now, is this funny to look at? Absolutely. Like, this cop here looks like he's an anime character, right? Like, look at that. There's no visible eyeballs. The mouth is not there. Looking like a motherfucking, like, Jacob's Ladder villain crossed over with an anime character. Like, Donald Trump is just, like, looking like he's about to... like, again, this is obviously fake stuff. But let's keep reading here, because this is pretty good. Look at the Melania photos. And then Donald Trump's a cop in this one? What the fuck? So is Melania yelling at Donald Trump, who's a cop? Someone goes on here and says, wow, fake news, fake news. Typical lying liberals with their fake news. Anyway, let's keep reading. There's been a surge in online threats directed at government and political officials ahead of the rumored indictment, with plans for what one commentator called January 6 times 10. Quote, making pictures of Trump getting arrested while waiting for Trump's arrest, wrote Elliot Higgins, founder of investigative collective Bellingcat, while sharing a series of deepfake images. He said the images were created using artificial intelligence text-to-image generator Mid-Journey. Mr. Higgins said that for several images he submitted the text prompt Donald Trump falling over while getting arrested. Fibonacci spiral news footage. Right? So again, the fake images show garbled text on the police officers' uniforms, along with distorted faces and hands. One image shows Mr. Trump wearing a police belt. The deepfakes included Melania Trump, along with former president's son, Donald Trump Jr., protesting the arrest. Like, again, imagine seeing this shit and going, fake news, fake news. I mean, again, no matter where you are politically, like, you're telling me right-wingers don't find this fucking shit funny? Really? You're telling me right-wingers see this shit and they don't find it funny? I mean, my God, man, like, do you have a sense of goddamn humor? Like, fuck me. Another widely circulated fabricated image depicting 5 officers holding Mr. Trump by his arms was not created by Mr. Higgins, but shows hallmarks of some AI-generated images. Quote, the Trump arrest image was really just casually showing both how good and bad Mid-Journey was at rendering real scenes. Like, the first image has Trump with 3 legs and a police belt. Quote, I had assumed that people would realize Donald Trump has 2 legs, not 3, but that appears not to have stopped some people passing them off as genuine, which highlights the lack of critical thinking skills in our educational system. So I love that quote. But again, you're going to see I swear to God, if you look at this video clip when I post it, look at the comment section, you're going to be seeing some motherfuckers go like, typical lying liberal with your fake news. Like, motherfuckers can't take jokes anymore, man. Like, this is the fucking snowflake generation with these fucking Republican goddamn cocksuckers. They can't have a fucking goddamn good laugh at a fucking funny goddamn computer fucking photo. Like, Jesus fucking goddamn Christ with this shit. Like, can you just fucking stop taking your fucking stupid personality fucking defect, which is supporting Donald Trump? Can you stop taking that shit so goddamn fucking seriously? Like, you're like those motherfuckers that are obsessed with sports teams, and if you like make a joke about like one player on the sports team or something, they get like fucking pissed off. Like, you ever meet these people? You ever have sports fans in your fucking family that are just fucking annoying motherfuckers? Anyway, like, can you just fucking take a step back and learn to laugh at fucking funny stuff? Anyway, there you go. There's your update. Also, again, the real news here. Donald Trump still not arrested. Now, that is what I would call chilling. But hey, that's just my opinion.